Hey everyone, welcome to Mr. Teach Film Preach. And if you're a film lover like I am, and you're a Rian Johnson fan like I am, and you learn from films as much as I do, then you are in the right place. If you're in the right place, click like down below and subscribe to my channel for more content. What did you think of Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, the sequel to Knives Out? What is your favorite Rian Johnson film? I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below, and while you're down there, click like and subscribe to my channel. Also, hit that bell button to notify you when I've released more videos. Today we're talking about the 2022 Rian Johnson whodunit detective mystery film, Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. Written and directed by Rian Johnson, this is a PG film, stars Daniel Craig back in the role as Detective Benoit Blanc, and the rest of the cast is filled out by Edward Norton, Kate Hudson, Dave Bautista, Janelle Monáe, Kathryn Hahn, Leslie Odom Jr., Jessica Henwick, with a few other cameos in there. This film is the follow-up sequel about the famous Southern detective Benoit Blanc as he receives an anonymous and mysterious invitation to a billionaire's lavish island in Greece, and this ends up turning into his new case. First of all, this is the way that a director does a sequel properly. He takes elements of the first one, incorporates it into the second one, but also changes it enough so it's different and engaging and fresh for the audience to be a part of. Yes! 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 Glass Onion is actually probably one of the best sequels I've seen in a very long time. There's not much I can say about this film besides my high praises. Oh, hi! I loved this movie. I loved the first Knives Out. To me, that is an A film. I've been a big Rian Johnson fan all the way back when Brick was first released when I was in high school. And I saw that film and I absolutely loved it. And he just became one of my favorite indie directors, and now he's directing massive multi-million dollar films, and I think he's a fantastic director. I love his creativity with the shots he does, the way he makes things look on screen. His production design is always amazing. The tones of his film are fun, exciting, and engaging. He has a taste for the mystery and the whodunits. He is obviously very well versed in that genre because he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Writing, for Best Original Screenplay for Knives Out, and I think he's going to have another nomination this year for Best Adapted Screenplay, and it's Adapted Screenplay because it's now based off of characters from the film Knives Out. He creates a fantastic world in this film, actually even bigger and more brighter and vibrant than it was in the first Knives Out film. The location being set in Greece, and in this house, on this mansion, and this property, on this boat, just very lavish compared to the first one where it was more contained, set at this house mostly and a little bit in the town. The cinematography in this film is excellent. I love the way that they shot this film. Nice long sweeping Steadicam shots, a lot of really quick close-ups on faces. Of course, Daniel Craig is amazing as Benoit Blanc. I think this is my favorite character he's ever done. Yes, that includes 007, James Bond.
That wasn't very nice.
I think Benoit Blanc is so fire. He's just got such passion and such flair to him. I really enjoyed his performance in both this film and in the original. We get a lot more humor. We see actually how hilarious he can be, and Daniel Craig delivers it beautifully.
Halle Berry, that has a kick.
We get to learn a little bit more about him. We get to see him a little bit more of a fish out of water, where he's coming into this lavish billionaire's lifestyle. It's set in Greece. He's totally out of his element. He even admits it in the film, like, I'm not used to this lavish lifestyle. But he talks about that. And I love that they placed this character in that situation. Where in the first film, you always felt like he was in constant control. This movie, you don't get that same feeling. Rest of the cast is spot on. Edward Norton is fantastic. Kate Hudson knocks it out of the park in probably one of my favorite roles she's ever done.
Hello! Oh my god!
Dave Bautista is hilarious in this.
Deal with it.
Kathryn Hahn is a legend. I absolutely love her, and she is just a spitfire in this film. She is brilliant and hilarious.
We even gonna talk about the elephant in the room?
Am I the elephant?
Yeah, you're the elephant.
Leslie Odom Jr., Jessica Henwick are all fantastic as well. But the standout performance after Daniel Craig in this film is Janelle Monáe. She is so mysterious and you don't know a lot about her character for the first half of the film. And then there's a point where you do learn more and you get to see who she is, where she's coming from. And I loved her performance as this character. As it's complicated, there's a lot of layers to it, and that's part of the whodunit of this film. And I thought the way they executed that and her performance in congruency with that was just spectacular. spectacular.
Everyone would stab a friend in the back to hold on to this rich bastard.
This movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it's perfect length. It moves at a click pace. It is so fast paced. It is engaging to sit in the scenes with the characters. The dialogue is amazing. Probably one of the best parts about this movie is the dialogue, the back and forth between the characters, the comedy that's there, the tension between these characters that's created. It is just so intelligently written. And there are times where the movie basically tells you what's going to happen and shoves it right in your face, and it does happen, but you are like so shocked when it does, because the way that they tell the story and the filmmaking, how Rian Johnson constructed the overall story of these characters is so well penned. The writing, the filmmaking, the performances really are brilliant about this film.
Holy
The costumes are so vibrant and beautiful. This has to be one of the most fun, inventive, and engaging times I've had this year at the movie theater. It is definitely meant to be seen on the big screen. And this film is very different from the first one. The location, the way that it's played out, the story itself. Yes, it's still a whodunit. And there are a couple of similar aspects that I'll talk about in a second that I wasn't a fan of. But overall, this is very different from the first film. So if you're wanting the same setting, same sort of feel as the first film, you'll get that, but with a totally new story. The only issue I have with this film overall, there are two major plot points and character things that happen in the first original Knives Out film that he copied and pasted into this movie. Look at Knives Out, the original, and you could figure out who done it was. And I thought the twist of the who done it this time around wasn't as quite interesting, intriguing, and executed as well as it was in the first film. And the twist on the whodunit I thought was so well more executed in the first film than it was in this movie. But overall, I enjoyed the hell out of this film. It is a great time. A lot of people will actually probably say this film is just about the same, maybe even a bit better than the original, and I'm totally okay with that in this instance because I can see why. Yes, definitely going to be in my top 10 films of the year. So I'm going to go ahead and give Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, an A. What did you think of Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery? Did you love the sequel, maybe even more than the original? What is your favorite Rian Johnson film? I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below, and while you're down there, click like and subscribe to my channel for more content. Also, hit that bell button to notify you when I've released more videos. Thank you so much for joining me today on Mr. Teach Film Preach. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. Come back and check out some other videos like The Fablemans, Strange World, and She Said. Come back and check out some other videos, and we'll see you on the next film. Have a great day, everyone. Stay focused, stay awesome, and as always, let's get taught.